Hi everyone, welcome to the second episode of Yap Talk. My name is Yaya. The reason why I do these videos is because I'm fucking bored. Alright, yep. This episode, I'm gonna be talking about working out and what I think is like the best ideal workout plan that someone could do, and just like my opinion on working out and stuff. So, I think working out is fucking great, dude. If you work like your long hours and then you go to the gym, you get your protein in, you get your food in. The gym is such a goddamn cool place to be, man. Like like you at first you're nervous, but then after a while you go like 5 days a week or 4 days a week, whatever your schedule is. It's calm, you know? Like it's fun just seeing like you giving all your fucking energy into something and just being like, "Oh yeah, I'm a strong ass motherfucker." Especially even with like people that like deal with a little bit of insecurities when it comes to working out, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to take off my shirt. Oh, I don't have muscles." Buddy, you were at the gym. You at least you went to the fucking gym. At least you're helping yourself out. Who cares if like your muscles don't appear, or whatever? You're doing the work, and as time goes on, the work is gonna pay off. So take care of yourself, man. So yeah, as you know, with these videos, I have no fucking script. I have uh, like the bare minimum, and then after that, I'm just fucking. All right, let's see. Let's see what I put. Yeah. So obviously, when it comes to working out, there's different goals. Some people they want to gain more muscles and get bigger. Some people they want to lean out, lose some weight. At the end of the day, chase those motherfucking goals. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you're eating right. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, cleaning your body, fucking uh working out till failure, but no, not till failure, close to failure, you know. You don't want to fucking go to failure all the time, you know. You're gonna that muscle's gonna fall off, dude. It's GG. I'd say like 3 reps, 2 to 3 reps before failure. You're all set, man. Uh, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna jump straight into it of like what I think is ideal for like training wise when it comes to bodybuilding and athleticism. So yeah, I'm gonna jump right into it. So I'm gonna start off with athleticism. When it comes to athleticism, as someone who wrestled in high school and then did jiu-jitsu and I tried it. I don't actually fucking do it, but I tried it and I learned from people that have done jiu-jitsu and professional wrestling, and I took their lessons. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this at the gym because they inspired me, you know? When it comes to athleticism, the main focus is try do not your main goal is not to build muscle, all right? If you want to build muscle, like if you're doing MMA or boxing and you want to go up a weight class, yeah, gain some muscle, all right? But not too much muscle, because if you gain too much muscle, you're gonna fuck up your mobility, your movement. You know, you're not gonna be able to move all those lactic acid when you got all that goddamn muscle buildup, you know? You're gonna be slower. So, as an athlete, you want to stay fit and focus on endurance and strength. Those are your two priorities. Muscles, that'll come later if like that's your future goal if you're gonna go up weight class. But if you want like the necessity, it's strength and endurance, all right? And mobility. Mobility is really important. Flexibility as well. So obviously, if you're just a human in goddamn general, stretch your muscles, bro. Like you don't want to be that guy that fucking just can't move for shit. Like you like your body is your goddamn temple. It is so cool whenever I see people that is able to manipulate their body. I'm talking like when it comes to like yoga or like calisthenics. That shit is fucking cool. And who wouldn't want to be able to do like a goddamn one arm push up? That's dope. And who wouldn't want to just fucking get out of any hole and be as flexible as possible. Not in a freaky way, but just flexible in general, you know? And it's just overall just healthy, you know, your muscles just get relaxed. You're stretching it out a little bit and your muscles just it's calm. So that's that's why I recommend stretching. Stretching is really important. It'll make you feel better. You know, when you wake up, the first thing you do is probably stretch. So it loosens up your muscles, you know. Same thing with mobility. Mobility is really important because when I think of mobility, I think of hip mobility, fucking wrist mobility, anything like movement wise, cause that can fuck up like later in age, you know? Like how many people like they grow older and then their hip is bad. The mobility is like it's somewhere there, but it's going down with age. So train your mobility so you can move around your body, you know? Feel great about yourself. So that's mobility and stretching. So when it comes to strength and endurance, endurance is essential. Athletes, like, no matter like what sport you do, eventually you're gonna gas out, whether it be fucking football, soccer, wrestling, boxing, uh, uh everything, all right? So you train your endurance, uh have that be like a focal part in your warm up, or have like an endurance day where you're doing circuits, you know? So yeah, you don't want to gas out in your sport. That's horrible, man. I've seen people like gas out and like fighting. I'm just like, oh, yeah, this guy's doomed. It's worse in wrestling, dude. I remember in high school when I'd say like my endurance was kind of bad, like freshman year, and I was blown up after like the first round of a match, blown the fuck up. Senior, my endurance was good. I actually focused a lot on it. I was doing a lot of circuit training where I was doing one movement, another movement back to back. Yeah, my endurance, luckily, my endurance was good senior year. Luckily. But yeah, you want to train your endurance. You want to be able to go all the way with your sport. You know, can't just lack. You can't. You don't want to lose because you gassed out. That is that is so diminishing to yourself. Remember what happened to Deji and fucking TikTok versus YouTube? God damn it, Deji. Don't be like him. His endurance got better though, so good for him. But. So strength. So because you can't, as is not really recommended to build muscle, strength you got to focus on that. You know, you want to like, especially in like any like physically like full contact sport like MMA. You gotta train your strength, dude. You want to be able to be strong and durable. You know, you don't want to be if you're big, fine, go for it. But being strong and like is like super important because there will be situations where you might need to hold someone for like a long period of time, or uh there might be situations where you might need to lift someone, or push someone, whatever it is. So you want to be able to have that strength to get what get where you need to be, you know? So all four of those things are what I think is important for athletic wise training. Uh to like give like a deeper dive, uh circuit training is important. When I say circuit training, I mean like I don't know what's a good example of circuit training. The way I see it is like going with from one exercise to another exercise, but as basically supersetting. As circuit training is basically you do that, but it's also like there's a time. Like let's say you do uh you do a circuit of 15 dips, and then you go into 10 shoulder press, and then you rest for 1 minute, and you go back at it again for 5 rounds. That's a circuit. All right, and you add more exercise into it. It's even more of a circuit. So that's circuit training. It's really important. It's gonna build your endurance. It's gonna build your strength, your mobility, and your mobility and stretching should be before or after. Yeah, most people do it before their training. For me, I personally see benefit during stretching after I exercise. I just feel like my body just getting looser and like like it's not as tight. I will if you really want to fucking like take a picture of yourself working out, you work out, take a picture, and then stretch out. Or if you want to stretch before working out, then fucking stretch, work out, take a picture. That's what you should do. So, with that being said, athleticism wise, here is what I think is the top five body parts that you should focus on when it comes to training. All right. Number one, your legs. Okay. Don't be a fucking pussy and be like, oh, I don't want to train my legs. It hurt. You fucking bitch. You're a fucking bitch. All right. All right. You fucking grow some goddamn balls. Even if you're a female, grow some no, females they do fucking a lot of females do leg day. They're more goddamn manly in the gym than us men because we fucking avoid leg days. Do your goddamn leg days, all right? Especially if you're an athlete. If you're an athlete, you should be training legs often, okay? Because that is where all your power is gonna come from, all right? If you're gonna throw a punch, it starts from the leg, goes up, all right? You go do football, everything starts from the leg. You get in your stance, you switch your legs, boom. If you do anything of your sport just like standing still and not using your leg at all, there's not gonna be enough power generated, all right? So you need to focus on your legs. I'm talking about fucking squats, Zercher squats. I love Zercher squats. Anything that translate to like explosiveness, uh, strength, power, work out your goddamn legs, all right? And like, I think the recommended training for legs is 2 times a week. So there you go. Do your leg days. Number two, I'm gonna say your core, all right? Those little bitty abs you got on your body, okay? Yes, they look really cool, but also athleticism wise, that's where most of your stability is, all right? When you see people working out like athletes, they're doing anything they can. All their exercises are, or majority of their exercises are standing. So a standing shoulder press, or that's the only one I can think of. Fuck. Fucking just anything holding your god, holding the weight. Uh, or like farmer carries. Yeah, these things are stabilizing your core because without your core, you're kind of just like you'll like in a boxing way, you're gonna get punched in the gut and you're doomed, or you're fucking doomed. Uh, in wrestling, you need a strong core because with a strong core, you're able to like when you're wrestling on the ground, you're able to like stabilize yourself and move yourself more quickly if you have a stronger core. And you can, I think it's better to like you can like bridge out better if you have a strong core, right? So not only is it good for looks, but I'm talking about there is it's strong down there, right? It's untouchable. No one's gonna punch the shit out of you, and then you're like, oh, my abs hurt. No, because you fucking stabilize the shit out of your core. All right. So that's number two. All right. Number three, I'm gonna say your back. Your back is really important. Uh, I feel like most MMA fighters when they go up in weight class, you primarily see them gain more muscles on their back. Uh, I feel like yeah, even when I was wrestling in high school, coach would always be like, "Do your pull-ups, work out your back. You need that strong back because, well, the way he explained it was because we're always hunched over and you don't want to fucking round back. Like you want to be able to have that shit strong. And even like professional wrestling, you're gonna take bumps. Like you're gonna land on your back all the goddamn time. So keeping that back strong is important. Also, just in life in general, you see people, their posture gets bad. because like their neck muscle, their back is not as strong. So it's important to build your back because that's where a lot of muscles are on your back. You gotta make that shit strong, man. Make that shit strong. You want to be able to pull the motherfucker, you know? Get that takedown. Yank him down, alright? Fucking to the fucking ground. Same thing with like football or anything. Fucking you push that motherfucker, then you put him to the goddamn floor, alright? Have a goddamn strong back. I probably have more reasons for these body parts, but then like my brain is fucking. I whenever I yap, I just forget what I'm saying. But yeah, that's the whole point of this goddamn podcast. So number one, leg. Number two, core. Number three, your back. Number four, I'm gonna say your shoulders. All right, shoulder mobility is really important because anything you do arm wise, it starts from your shoulder. All right, like if you do baseball, you know that uh if you see in slow mo the way they be throwing the ball, it damn near looks like they're gonna dislocate their goddamn shoulder. Like it looks bad. So shoulder mobility is extremely important. A lot of people, a lot of athletes, their shoulder ends up getting fucked up. Okay, their knees ends up getting fucked up. That's why you train your legs. Shoulder, you gotta train your shoulder because you don't want to tear a shoulder or pull a shoulder. You know, it's horrible. So when it comes to shoulder, you want to do your warm ups, make sure it's loose. You know, the fucking you take the band and you do that, or you do this, or that. You know, warm up your shoulders. Take care of your shoulders. Also, it looks really good. So, not my shoulder. My shoulder looks small. So, excuse me. But yeah, take care of your shoulder. Your shoulder is where you're gonna move your arm a lot in a sport. So, take care of that. Number five. This is really underrated. Okay, if you do professional wrestling, MMA, boxing, fucking NASCAR driving, you understand why I'm gonna say this body part. Alright? And that is your neck. You gotta train your fucking neck, okay? One, I'll give you an example. For one, in professional wrestling, you need to train your neck because you might need to take a goddamn pile driver or whenever you're taking a bump. Oh yeah, a bump, you don't want your head to smack on the canvas. Trust me, I know that because when I took a bump, like when I did my 1 day of professional wrestling training, I took a bump. Oh, that shit was hurting my head, bro. Like I was. They say to tuck your chin in. I tucked my chin in so much. I was staring at my dick. Okay, I took the bump. My shoulder blades hit the mat, but usually, like when the wrestlers do it, when their shoulder blade hits, their head is still tucked because they got strong neck muscles. Me, I haven't trained my neck since high school, so when I took the bump, my head just completely just whiplashed onto the mat. And I was like, fuck. Fucking hell. Fuck, dude. So train your neck, okay? So that's the pro wrestling example. For amateur wrestling, uh one reason why amateur wrestlers you have to train your neck a lot is because one, you want to avoid a pin. When you're pinned on the mat and your opponent is on your shoulder, you gotta fucking bridge out, dude. You gotta use your head and bridge and do a gator roll, you know? Two, also you don't want to get knocked out, alright? If you're in boxing or MMA, you don't want to get knocked out. So when a person gets hit and they get knocked out, the neck muscle is too weak, so their head just starts bobbling, alright? If you stabilize your neck and you train your neck, you get punched and you're not gonna be able to turn a lot. Some people they turn, they get knocked out. You see Canelo when he gets punched, it's still stability wise because his legs and his neck are strong. All right, his legs can carry the weight, his neck can carry the head. So train your neck. Also, just in general, you don't want to get whiplash at all. All right, whatever sport you are, you don't want your head to just like bob and weave and then fucking you're knocked out. You know. So like just for general health, train your neck. And how do you train your neck, if you ask? Uh, what I do, and this is a safe way, you lay on your bed and then you have your head kind of like your head is not on the bed. So let's pretend this pillow right here is my bed, all right? And I'm on the edge of my bed. So my shoulder blades are on the edge of the bed, and then let's just say this wall is the floor. So there's all the space here. So what you're gonna do is when you're laying down, you just do this, all right? After a few reps, you're gonna feel it right here. I recommend doing 30 reps. So 30 reps of that, and then you go on your side, you go this, you go on the other side, do that, and then you lay on your chest, and then you go this way. All right. If you want a bit of more pressure, I recommend you close your hand like this. Let's say you're going forward. You push your head down. So when you're going forward, there's a bit of tension. That's what we did in wrestling. It's also better if you have another person doing it for you. So like it's gonna sound weird, but they're gonna force your head down, and you have to force their hand up. So it's literally just like a tension, basically. The force is going down, but your neck is gonna try and go up. Your head is gonna try to go up. So that builds all this tension in your neck. That's gonna build more muscle. That's gonna uh, keep your neck strong. All right. If you want a more advanced way to train your neck, uh, all the wrestlers and boxers and combat wise athlete I know, you've probably done neck bridges. So if you don't know what neck bridges is, think of a bridge, but your head is on the floor and you're like this. All right, it's pretty badass. If you can do that, do it, but do it in a safe way. Do not do it on a hard floor. It's gonna suck. Okay, if you're gonna do it at home, I recommend you literally take your blanket. You kind of put it in a ball a little bit, so there's cushion, so that you can put your head on it, and then you do your bridge. All right. Don't do it on a hard floor. It's gonna hurt. So when you do that, uh, what we do is we hold it for about 2 minutes. But yeah, that's if you're advanced or like if you've been training your neck for a while. If you're new to it and you just want to try doing a neck bridge, just hold it for like I don't know, 10 second with good form, and then that's it. Other than that, there's like a lot of other neck exercises that a lot of athletes do. Like they'll do the bridge and then they'll turn around, or they'll do the flip. I can only do the front flip with the neck. I can't do it back. As I tried doing the back a couple of times, I couldn't do it. I can only do forward. Oh, fun fact, pretty cool. Why I also say you should train your neck. It's pretty fucking cool. So in high school, when I was a part of the breakdance club, we were just fooling around as a club. We were just doing random moves, and I did a kip up, and my friends were like, "Oh, that was cool. Let's record it." Or I wanted them to record it because I was like, "Yo, I want to see me do a kip up on video." I did not fucking know this, but when I do a kip up, my hand, when you do a kip up, your hand is supposed to like you're supposed to push off with your hand and like extend your body so you can stand up. So you're like curled up, and you just want to be like, and use your hand to like generate that power and your leg swing. I didn't realize this, but when I do a kip up, my hand, instead of pushing off, it completely just like I swipe it like I swipe it away. So so how I was able to do a kip up was by one the leg swing, but I didn't realize this till on video that when when I swiped my hand, my head was the thing that was pushing me off. So I would literally push off with my fucking head because my goddamn neck was strong as fuck, okay? And I have a fucking big head, all right? So, cool fact, all right? So if you want to be able to do a kip up and instead of using your hand, use your goddamn neck and head, train your goddamn neck then. It's really cool. I just wanted to say it because I saw the video like 2 days ago and I was like, sheesh. That was my prime. I was kidding. That was a fun day though, fun day. So yeah, those are the five body parts that athletes you should focus on. Your legs, core, back, shoulder, and neck. I'll get into specifics of what exercise. Uh, I'll just get to it now. Fuck it. So legs, obviously your back squats, your Zercher squats, your lunges. Do your lunges. I know it sucks, but do your lunges. Goblet squats, Romanian deadlifts. Those are those are movements that you should do with your legs for uh athletic reasons. Your core. Uh, I don't even know any of the core exercises names, but anything leg raises, crunches, uh, touching your toes, like laying down, touching your toes. Anything that like you can use your body with, and not like a machine. Like if you want to use a machine, fine, but I feel like it's better just to use your body to work out your core. Do your crunches, do your just various of crunches and fucking leg raises. I don't know what the names of it, but you know what I mean. You know, and you don't gotta spend a whole day doing a core workout. Just do it after your workouts where you do like for me, I only do uh so what I do is I do 30 leg raises before my workout, and then after my workout as a cool down, I'll do a 2-minute plank. Oh yeah, plank. Do a plank as well. So just do your crunches, do your planks, do your leg raises. Those are important for your core. And also, any workout that you do where you can do a standing, like standing shoulder press or standing Romanian deadlift or deadlifts, do it. Do your exercises standing. Focus on trying to get them standing. All right. What else? Oh, back. So backs, you got your pull up, you got your rows, your barbell rows. Uh, you got your pull ups, barbell rows. You'll figure it out. Just fucking, just search it up, bruh. Just there, or do chin ups or something. I don't know. Those two are they got you can fucking do variations of barbell rows or like machine rows, whatever. So those two are your most important. I recommend just doing those two because they're compound movements, all right? And compound movements are basically movements that they hit different body parts. So a pull up is a back exercise, but also you can train your bicep with that. It's really cool. So, oh yeah, focus on compound movements as well. What else? Shoulder. Standing shoulder press, seated shoulder press, uh, anything shoulder mobility wise. Another exercise, you take a plate like the weighted plates and you do halos. That's what it's called. You do halos, and after that you do shoulder press. Halos, shoulder press. Stabilize those goddamn shoulders. All right, you're gonna use those shoulders a lot, and you need to rely on them a little bit. So yeah, neck. I already just talked about neck. Do your bed fucking thingies. You're nodding your head. Do your bridges if you're able to do a bridge. If you can't do a bridge, just put your hand on the when your head is on the ground, put your hand down as well, so you can like have more stability. All right. So yeah, those are the five exercises for athletes. For if you're doing for aesthetics, like you're working out for aesthetics, uh, I don't think a lot of people like bodybuilding wise focus too much on their neck, so you can get rid of the neck area. The back, so legs, I don't give a shit. Train your goddamn legs. Like you can have a fucking beautiful upper body, but if you take a picture with like full body and your legs are doomed, it ain't cool, bro. So train your legs. Legs are low key aesthetic, all right. Like you'll see like some dude's calf, and you're like, damn, that boy, like he's strong, you know. So do your legs, you know. So I'm gonna say that one leg. Number two, back. You know, you want to get that fucking Dorito. You know what I'm saying? Oh, speaking of Dorito, like that to achieve that, you also need your shoulder. So back and shoulder. Shoulder is important. Just cause like a broader shoulder just make you look like not only a Dorito, but you look more goddamn manly as hell. True. I want to say your biceps. I think that's most like the most common, you know. Like you got a strong bicep, you got like your shit is popping out of your shirt. Like that's fucking like the brother looks good, you know. And oh, I didn't say core. Uh, legs, back, shoulder, bicep. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say six. Okay, maybe the bicep you can. The bicep is the last last place. So I'd say legs, back, shoulder. I'm gonna say your chest, big boy chest. You know, if I see a dude with a big chest, oh yeah, he work out, man. He's strong, you know. So chest. Last one is the core. All right. Obviously, everyone just want to look good. If you take off your shirt and you got abs, strong boy, aesthetic boy. So legs, fuck, legs, back, shoulder, chest, core, and bicep. All right. Legs. If you're training for aesthetics, you know, you do your not leg raises. You do your leg extensions, your whatever is the opposite of leg extension. I forgot what it's called. You do your leg press, your calf raises. You know, those are what you want to focus on. For back, you do your pull-ups, you do your barbell rows, you do your machine barbell rows, your machine rows. Yeah, yeah, anything like lat wise, because that's what makes the back look set if you have a good lat. So lat pull downs or just pull ups, just do that. Oh, also, I'm not gonna go into specifics of like what sets and how many reps you should do because I don't give a shit. It's always changing. First it was like 3 to 10, and then people are like they're doing like 2 sets of 8. So I don't care. So that's for back. For shoulders, you wanna do since like with aesthetics, the difference between aesthetics and athleticism focus a little bit more on compound movements, while aesthetics you want to hit like the isolation exercises. So you can do your shoulder press, your so you do your shoulder press, but you also do your fucking whatever that shit is called, where like it works out here, like the I don't fucking know. You know what I'm goddamn talking about. You do that. You train your rear delts, so you do those pulls. I recommend you do it with the cable. So like the cable's right here, you just pull. Or if you want to use the pec deck machine, you go on its side and you swing it like that. Train your rear delts because it's gonna make your fucking shoulders look massive. All right. The front delt, it already gets enough attention from like other pushing exercises. So your side and your rear delt, train those so that it looks fuller, you know, aesthetically. Your chest, you do your chest flies, your bench press, your fucking incline bench. Yeah, yeah. Uh, your core, you do the same thing as like the athleticism wise. You just do like body weight exercises that fit your core. You can use machines, doesn't matter. And biceps, I feel like a lot of people now when they train for aesthetics and they want to have their biceps look bigger. I don't remember the last time I seen anyone use a dumbbell. A lot of people nowadays they use a cable. So I feel like it's more. I think the reason why is because it's more like stable. Like when you use a dumbbell, there isn't enough movement that you can manage. But if you use a cable, like it 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 targets the bicep more. So yeah, do that. Do the one where like your arm is like laying on the platform a little bit, or like yeah, like the I don't know what it's called. Like fucking, you're sitting down and then your arm is like on the ground. And you're just doing your biceps. Yeah, I'm blanking now. I don't even remember what I just exercise. I don't fucking know the names of it. I'm just like, oh, well, that looks cool, so let me do that, and it fits my routine. So fuck it. So yeah, you got those five for athleticism, and you got those six for your aesthetic. All right. Now, depending on your schedule, you should go to the gym at minimum 2 times a week for optimal uh health and just strength building wise, endurance building wise, everything. So if you're gonna structure it like that, before I say that, if you're an athlete, I recommend you do strength and conditioning probably like 2 to 4 times a week. All right, you don't want to do anything more than that. You need to focus on your training. Focus on your training more than you do strength and conditioning. All right, you don't want to be like goddamn fucking Michael Chandler and just have like he focused so much on strength and conditioning, but his fights are ass, dog water. So training over here, strength and conditioning over here. All right. If you're doing fucking 5 days of training, do like 3 days of strength and conditioning. If you're doing 3 days of fighting, then do fucking 2 days of strength and conditioning. You get the goddamn memo. But don't still make sure that it's higher than strength and conditioning. But yeah, so going back to what I said about training 2 times a week. 2 times a week, an example will be Monday to Friday. You want to have that gap, all right? So a 3 day gap and a 2 day gap. It doesn't have to be Monday and Friday. It can be whatever fits your schedule. If you're doing 3 days a week, oh, well, two days a week. That's full body. But both of them are full body, all right? You're doing 3 days a week, then you do three full body workouts. So example would be Monday full body, Wednesday full body, Friday full body. Boom. If you're doing 4 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. That's an example. Monday upper body, Tuesday lower body, Thursday upper body, Friday lower body. 5 days a week, and what I think is the most optimal. All right, if you want like absolute like god tier, 5 days a week is important. All right, how you're gonna structure this is there's gonna be 1 day of rest or 2 days of rest, but it's 3 days of working out and then rest, and then 2 days of working out, rest. So an example of that will be you rest on Monday, but Tuesday you do your push day. All right. So you're focusing on your chest, your shoulder, and your tricep. And then on Wednesday is your pull day. So that's your back, your biceps, and if you want to add more emphasis on your rear delt and your neck, then do that. And then on Thursday is gonna be your leg day. Friday is gonna be your rest. Saturday is gonna be upper body. So when upper body, you know everything: chest, shoulder, bicep, tricep, back, neck. One exercise for each. And then leg. You do your leg day on Saturday. I mean Sunday. So push, pull, leg, rest, upper, lower, rest, and then yeah, fit it whatever fits your routine. Okay. With that being said, also, in my opinion, prioritize compound movement in all of your exercise or workout routines. All right. For example, if you're doing a push day, what I would do: two chests, two shoulders, two triceps. One exercise for bench press that I'm gonna do. Wait, one exercise for chest that I'm gonna do is bench press. All right. Do your goddamn bench press. Even if you're training for aesthetics, don't be like, oh, I don't want to do bench press because it's not optimal for aesthetics. You're a bitch. You're a fucking bitch. Okay. Do your bench press, okay? It's gonna build your strength and your chest. Do your bench press. It's really simple. So that's exercise number one. For number two, you do your uh if you want incline press or your chest flies, doesn't matter. But optimal you optimize your compound movements. So your the six compound movements that you should optimize: bench press, deadlift, squat, dips, pull up, and shoulder press. Wait, bench press, squat, dips, pull up. Wait, bench press, squat, bench bench press, squat, deadlift, dips, pull up, shoulder press. All right, those six. You can even add barbell rows into that. So those seven are really important. Have at least one of those exercises in whatever day you're hitting. Push, pull, leg, upper, lower, doesn't matter. So yeah, please do not pussy out of the fucking compound movements. All right, who cares if it doesn't optimize muscle growth? Shut up, dude. Shut up. It does. All right, and it makes you stronger. So just stop whining. Just do the goddamn exercise. All right, like fucking hell. I was talking to my friend about it. He was like, "Oh, I don't want to do bench press. I'd rather just do flies and incline." I'm like, "You, this guy. No wonder you're such a bitch, man." Fuck. So yeah, do prioritize your compound movements. Prioritize the body parts for your for your goal of training, whether it be athleticism and aesthetics. Uh, Eat right. Fucking, I don't want to give advice on how to eat because I eat like shit. So, fucking yeah. You know what you need to do. You have the internet. The internet will help you. Eat right, get some sleep, train as often as you can. Don't burn yourself out. Have a rest day. I didn't mention when I was mentioning the days of working out or days and week of working out. I didn't mention uh 6 days a week because I feel like that's kind of overkill. You're getting one day of rest. That's like, what are you doing? And like also, I feel like there's no like real routine. Like the routine on paper is push pull leg rest, push pull leg rest, push pull leg rest. But it's like a Monday you'll do a push day, and then the next Monday you're doing like a rest day, and then the next Monday you're doing a pull. It's like it's not it's not that optimal when you think about it. It's not really much of a good routine. So I also I don't from what I've heard from other people, they don't get enough progression from push pull leg. So don't kill yourself too much at the gym. Just do train 2 to 5 times a week. That's recommended. If you want to like most optimal is 5 days a week, but two, three, four, they still work. All right. Uh, if you're an athlete, I recommend. So let's say if you're an athlete and you're training 3 times a week, I'd recommend you do an upper. Nah. Uh, you can do a full body, like two full body days, and then have one day be a mobility day or like a cardio day, or you can do an upper cardio and then lower. But Yeah, different training aesthetics, athletes, you're training for, endurance, strength, making sure you're all well. Aesthetic wise, you're training to build that muscle, all right? So when I said for for athletes, you're training strength, endurance, mobility, and stretching. Aesthetic wise, you're training for muscle growth, strength. That's really it. Fucking, how many bodybuilders do you know can fucking reach their back? They can't fucking do that. Like, they can't do that. If you find a middle ground between the two, you're fucking balky at that point. So good for you. Uh, so yeah, make sure you drink your protein after you work out. You don't have to take pre-workout before gym, but if you want to take a pre-workout, go ahead. You know, get more energy. If you don't want to take a pre-workout, but you still want energy, smoke some weed, sativa. It'll help you. All right, that's it. I'm out. See ya.